Does it give a little countdown or something, John?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ready to roll? No, not rolling yet. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
It's not letting me. Oh wait. Okay. You're good.
So we're streaming on Instagram and the Liquid Lunch Twitter.
Correct.
Tell us when we're live. We're live. All right. Let's see if we're live. Let's do a little. Oh, I just got a notification
That you live.
that Liquid Lunch is live.
There you go.
Um,
You see anything on there?
yeah,
All
that's
right.
us. We're on
We have a
there.
new technical director.
Yeah, we have a
today,
new
and,
technical director.
Seems like we've gotten to step one.
Let me see.
So-
Let's see if there's a notification. That Liquid Lunch is live. Yes, there we go.
Well done,
This-
team.
Well done,
It
Johnny
only took
boy.
an hour and a half to figure it out.
Well, listen, if you think about it, the kid, it was his first hour and a half training in life.
Yeah. Zero
Zero
yeah.
technical skills.
He said
and
infinite amount of increase. It's
incalculable growth for one day.
Incalculable growth.
Like
Well
when you
done.
start from zero, it's incalculable.
Exactly.
We're gonna look into things like that later in the show. You know how zero should really equal something. Otherwise, a lot of things can be zero. Like John's percentage knowledge growth in one day. We can't even come up with a number on that.
Yeah, so I guess today it really isn't. We gotta.
He's
figure out that
patient
growth
zero.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
You know,
like if he
exactly.
does twice as good
Oh,
tomorrow,
we got 100%.
then he gets 100% performance rating. That's good, and that'll be the first 100% rating he's got in anything in a long time. But you know. Anyway,
So
he's 100% performance
There you
rating
go.
as a son. Other
you know
than
that
he
the
doesn't
number
answer
zero.
the.
You know there always wasn't the number zero.
I did not know that.
If not only a few thousand years ago they first figured out the number zero. They had all the ancient civilizations had no concept of that as a number.
Zero. Wow.
You know, now
Well, it's so applicable now to so many people. There's so many zeros that I know. Thank God they invented it, so I know how to catalog them. But
All right, well,
anyway,
what do we got going on today?
today
What-
it's great news. It's great to be American. It's great to be a New York Giants fan, as you are not, but I am. And
yeah,
the
well, I
New
guess
York
I'm not going to be a
Giants-
Giants fan because last week on the show, what did I say?
You said you would. You said if they went with Lou Anarumo, you would switch. You would think about switching to the Giants.
Yeah. They didn't, so I won't.
Okay.
So now,
Well,
I think it's a great hire, though. I think Jim Harbaugh is the best guy they could hire,
Well, for the occasion,
other than Lou.
for the occasion, my former intern and new producer at Newsmax, Vito, gave me this beautiful bottle of Macallan
Very
for
nice.
Christmas. It was very thoughtful of him, and I thought I would pop it open. Being you drink, you want the fake alcohol, right? That looks like alcohol, but not actually.
We leave that down there just
you
in
get,
case.
You get the zero. Thank God they came up with the zero. You know, Heineken has a zero beer now, zero alcohol beer.
I don't understand that. I don't understand the zero beer or any type of
Yeah,
zero.
it's
liquor
almost
if you're
like
not
a
just
really
trying to fake it
serious
for television.
insecurity. Like, yeah, I mean, right. We fake it till we make it, but I don't. I'm capable of having, one or two general cocktails at Liquid Lunch.
Yeah,
That's
well-
why I originally started the show Liquid Lunch,
I'm working. So.
because this is how I performed my work duties for many years. And my office was in Bobby Van's restaurant.
And before
As
that,
you know. Before that, it was in Nebraska Steakhouse.
Nebraska Steakhouse. You spend a lot of time in steakhouses.
That's right. Well, this is where the men who do business want to go and make, back of the napkin. You know how many back of the napkin deals I hit you with? Get them drunk, and then they say,
I don't know
yes.
how many of your deals weren't back at napkin deals that you've hit me with.
Exactly.
John, give me a deck. All right, here you go.
Give me a deck.
Here's a stack of napkins,
Yeah.
and he throws them up in the air. I'm like, oh, you can't throw away the deal, John.
What's the time frame on this one, Captain Todd? I need it now.
You need a little help. I think you need a little help with that.
Macallan is
You want me to
tough
help you
to
with that?
open.
Come
I'll
on,
tell
I
you.
think-
No,
As you
I'm
get
almost
older,
doing a product review over here. No, it has nothing to do with age. It has to do
your
with
hands have been shaking lately. You know,
Child.
you've been a little shaky with the hands.
Yeah, I know.
You
My
know,
hand's fine today.
the other day, he was drinking. But I think that's because he hadn't had a drink in 2 days.
That's
So
right.
He's going through
I'm
severe
gonna have
withdrawals.
a little bit of Vito's
He was with
Macallan 12.
He was like the methadone guy walking down the street. the other day.
We should put that video.
We gotta find that video eventually. Yeah, the other day
Me and
we
Uncle
were
Todd.
staring out the window and we saw someone. There's a methadone clinic down the street. And the guy was stumbling down the street. and he lost his shoe. And he proceeded for 5 minutes.
He was trying to bend
get
down.
his
He was
shoe.
trying to bend down to get his shoe and put it back on. And every
couldn't
time he
figure it out.
started bending over, he almost fell. And then he regrouped. He was leaning against the wall, and then he started like bending his knees to try to go down this way and fall backwards.
John videoed him for literally 7 to 10 minutes.
It was hilarious, and I still find it hilarious. Anyway,
Yeah.
glory, hallelujah to all Giant fans. God bless you out there.
Welcome to Thirsty Thursday.
Thank you. Welcome to Thirsty Thursday. After a much maligned decade of poor football and poor football coaches, the New York Giants seem to have embarked on a new direction, a new path.
They got lucky.
I think they got lucky, but I think they are the terms of the deal out yet? The money? Is the money out yet? What's the money?
5-year, 100.
5-year, 100 million,
20
probably
million.
all kinds of perks on top of that, house, cars, this, that, the other thing.
Yep.
Not bad. Yesterday he said he was going to take a year off.
Yeah. There's 100 million on the
Until he's seen
table.
$100 million check on the table and say,
Yeah, no.
he should do, if I were him, he's not that old, right? How old is Harbaugh?
63, 64?
63, a little older than me.
60s.
Okay. If I were him, I would do a Barry Bonds deal. You know what I mean? I would say, give me 10 a year for the next 5 years. Then I'll give you 5 years off. And give me 20 a year for the next 10 years.
Oh,
after
you
that,
mean
like
a
deferred-
Bobby Bonilla you want.
Bobby Bonilla. Not
You want the
not
deferred
Bonds.
money. Like Shohei Ohtani. He's got one of
Ohtani,
those right now.
exactly. That's what I would do if I was Harbaugh. But who knows? Especially in Jersey, he's
I
going to
think
get
that-
taxed out the ass.
I think
In
that
New
those
Jersey.
deals were better for athletes who didn't really know how to manage their money.
Yeah, I think whoever
think
did
John
that for I think whoever did that for Bonilla. No, but it's the way they annuitize it. It's if you're not that old, it's like you get double the money.
Yeah, but if
He's
you
been
do-
getting paid. How
if-
much was he getting paid?
I know, but if you do the math,
10,
if
12,
you would have got the money
nothing
up
crazy.
front and you
Could
invested
you Google
correctly,
that, John? How much Harbaugh was getting paid in Baltimore? So
My
he's probably
point is
worth
that-
100 million already. Harbaugh.
yeah. So why does he need to annuitize it? Take it and then buy an annuity. I feel like that's better. I don't know. I don't know why I would want to push any. For someone who's fiscally responsible, I don't know why you would ever want to push out getting your money.
Yeah.
Get it now. Put it to work.
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
17 million a year.
He was making 17 million a year.
And that's definitely moved up over the years.
I mean, he was there for 19 years, so
Yeah.
maybe he was at 5 in the beginning.
He actually just signed a 3-year extension last year.
Yeah, he has 34 million remaining.
He's
Yeah,
getting paid that.
He's getting
I
paid.
don't know how
30.
that works though, because
I don't know how it works. with
sometimes
coaches.
I
if
think
you get
if
a
they
new
take
job,
another team, yeah.
you don't lose it all.
I don't know if anybody knows that on that. I'd like to know what that is. Okay, so I'm wearing my Giants hat to celebrate finally a coach who I think we're respectable.
No, yeah, he's a good coach.
Got
Listen, you didn't have that bad coaches. I know I was a who was
McAdoo
before?
stunk.
McAdoo stunk, Dable stunk.
Dable
Was there
stunk.
someone else in there? Or no? Before that,
Jason
who was
Garrett.
before that?
Jason Garrett.
Joe Judge.
Oh, Joe Judge.
Judge. Oh yeah, I guess
That's what
I'm
I'm
thinking
saying.
back. Who was the old curmudgeon? What was his
I'm
name?
saying Tom Coughlin was like
Tom
the last,
Coughlin.
You know,
Yeah.
was
So
the
what
last.
is that? Is
like,
that 10 years?
oh, more than that.
No.
When did Tom Coughlin leave the Giants? Anybody know?
Yeah, maybe 10 years.
It's got-
More than 10.
20,
More than 10.
More
Not
than
20.
Nah, not
2015.
20, but more than 10.
Right around Plaxico Burris.
That's like 17. Maybe it's
I'll tell you
8.
right now.
Was that? No.
He was the head coach of New York Giants.
Until Tom Coughlin.
2015. 10
Okay,
years.
10.
10 years.
spot
That's what you said.
years.
10 years of maligned
I
coaching.
said
you
it's
said.
a decade of line coaching.
That's,
It's really been. Jason Garrett stunk. McAdoo was even worse. Daboll, I guess they said he was the quarterback.
Judge was the worst.
Judge was awful. But Daboll, I mean, he didn't
Yeah,
even know how to manage a game, this guy. I mean, me
He was
and John
lucky he
used
had
to
Josh
text.
Allen. That's the only reason why he looked like he was. a
Yeah,
good
he looked
coach.
great because he had a stud quarterback, but it looks like the quarterback's still doing well, and Daboll's out of a job. So, anyway, God bless John Harbaugh. Please bring us back to respectability. At least get us a friggin'
John
playoff.
Harbaugh?
John.
John. Okay. I always get confused which one's which.
Jack Harbaugh is the brother.
No, Jim.
Jim Harbaugh is the brother.
Yeah.
And Jim Harbaugh was the quarterback of the Bears.
Yep.
And the Ravens, right? for a little while?
He bounced around. He won the national championship in Michigan before he came
Yeah,
back.
the blue and yellow, the big house.
But who's the other Harbaugh that was the quarterback? No, he wasn't the quarterback.
That's him.
No, who won the Super Bowl with the Bears?
Him.
Jim.
Yeah, you're talking about McMahon.
I'm thinking of McMahon.
Harbaugh was his backup, and then he took over.
Got it. But McMahon, he was the guy who won. He had like the headband, sunglasses,
the fridge. William the Refrigerator Perry. They had
That's who I was
big
thinking about.
defensive lineman. They put him in the backfield. Bobby Schatz is tuned in. What's up, Schatz?
Bobby Shots.
In-house photographer. Celebrating the G-men right now.
We gotta get Bobby Shots.
Todd.
He would be a
Yeah,
good,
we should get Shots down here. He should come down to the fucking studio.
get his favorite sandwich.
Yeah, we should do his sandwich and his Mount Rushmore wrap. That's a good start. So, all
We gotta
right.
start thinking about what we want our next Mount Rushmore to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we could use the wrap one. We know where we stand, but we could, ask.
I think it gets a bit redundant. I don't think we're gonna see much difference, between our Mount Rushmore. I think everyone agrees Biggie.
Okay.
That's the main one.
You think Biggie's the top
Well, that's the one everyone
top
agreed
of
on.
rap shop?
That's the only person that everyone agreed on.
Right. Everyone
Biggie.
had Biggie so far
We
in
had Big-
their Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Got it.
You had Biggie, Nas.
Naj, the girl on my show.
No,
Or Nas, the
Nas.
rapper. Oh,
You
not
had,
Naj.
you had Queen Latifah. You had on there. Who was that?
No, I had
Lil Kim.
Nicki Minaj. Yeah,
Who
I
was it
had
for? I
her
forget
as
who
my
your fourth was.
diversity, equity, and inclusion.
DEI inclusion.
And I put Wonder Mike from the Sugar Hill Gang on my Mount Rushmore because to me, he was
He
like
started.
the George Washington. He was the first guy to cross
Got it.
rap onto mainstream white radio stations, and all the white kids went crazy. So everyone knows the tune, I am Wonder Mike, and I'd like to say hello.
I don't know if everyone knows that. I think that most people do.
It's
but I
like
don't
one of the
think
most
everyone-
sampled songs on earth. I mean, they everybody knows the hip hop and bebop and Scooby Doo. So, what's
No,
up,
I agree.
America?
I agree.
We love.
No,
you.
it's a good choice for the fact that he was the first. But yeah, I went with Biggie, Nas, Eminem, and the Wu-Tang. Clan.
Wu-Tang.
That's my-
Yeah. Everyone gets the Wu-Tang.
So,
But all right, Harbaugh for the win. Giants looking good. Jets still sucking it. And we have
the guy. So speaking of the Jets, I got a text from my ticket rep yesterday saying, "Oh, you need to update the credit card so that you could start getting charged for your season tickets next year." So I took the age-old thing of if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I left that message unanswered because I was about to tell him what I really felt about giving him a
right.
new
Why don't
credit
you
card.
give me your credit card number so that I can get paid back for some of the misery your team and management has put me through in the last 10 years?
Least amount of games I went to in my life this year. I think I went to
So do you
24
still, based on the shitty performance of the Jets, do you still want to get season tickets? Because you could probably scalp tickets for like nothing, day up, like you know what I mean?
I really,
$20.
Yeah,
really,
$40. You go to StubHub or something. You get like an aisle
Small
seat in the
park.
handicap section. You get a little extra leg room, nice.
I feel that I'm really going down that road of
You are.
and it's not like there's any light on the horizon. You know what I mean? There's nothing that's like, oh well, this. You know what I mean? Like they're gonna get this, they're gonna get that. I went to the camp last year. I went to training camp in August, and I said, I think it'd be horrible. I was watching them practice, and Justin Fields couldn't complete a pass farther than 10 yards downfield versus the second team Jets defense, and their first team defense stunk. So, yeah, no one has to hear about my misery as being a Jet fan, but it is what it is. I don't know. I'm thinking about not renewing my tickets.
Yeah, I wouldn't if I were you. I wouldn't renew them. You got all kinds of other stuff, obligations. Your kids got games, cheerleading, this, that, the other thing. The week you want to go, it's a good game. You go scalp the tickets. And you get no problem. This is
Frozen.
The whole thing's frozen?
oh man.
Whatever you did on your phone there, just went a
What,
mess.
and do
Did you
what?
go on Instagram?
What?
Is Instagram frozen or Restream frozen?
Instagram's good. Restream's frozen.
Okay. Take a look. Oh, it's still on.
Yeah, no, Instagram's good. Restream's just frozen here.
Just refresh the Restream page, and I think that should keep us on stream. All right, so that's it.
All right, no more Jets. No more
Giants.
Jet seasons for you.
No, I don't know. I'll think about it. We'll see.
Whatever
We
you.
shall see. But what about
I mean,
all
this
the
is
teams?
working, so
Let's move
whatever.
through it, right?
It's fine.
How you feeling about the way the Mets are looking this upcoming season?
I'm not happy with what I'm seeing right now with the Mets, to be honest with you. And I don't know if we really want to go to baseball in January. Nobody gives a shit about baseball.
All right, the hot stove they
Hot
call it.
stove,
You know what I
hot
mean?
stove report.
But
I don't know, John. What do you think? My son knows the roster better than me, but Joe wants to weigh in.
I don't.
You got a big news coming by tomorrow. Kyle Tucker's coming down between the Blue Jays, the Dodgers, and the Mets. Between almost $50 million a year and anywhere from 7 years to 10-year contract.
there you go.
So it looks like Tucker to the Jays, Mets, or Dodgers.
There you go.
Whoever wants to overpay.
Joe's like Adam Schefter. He's got calls into the some interns into all the different programs, the different teams, organizations. Yeah, I think that's what they're relying on. I think they're saying, forget about Pete Alonso, pay him 30. Let's just get Kyle Tucker.
Yeah,
Better
why
player.
not? Why not? And I was at a charity golf outing the other day, and I saw Paul Skeens.
He's
Cy
definitely
Young
on
winner.
He's definitely on his radar.
Wow,
That's who he wants.
he's beast mode. And I'm
He's
telling you,
the,
this
he's
guy
the
was
best thing
big.
come around.
I had to when I interview guys that are really tall, like the last one, Justin Tuck from the Giants, he's like a monster. But you gotta the cameraman has to go low and shoot up a little so that to get us both in the picture.
So you're
'Cause
not,
up to
so
here.
it's not like up
Yeah,
to your chest.
I'm
camera.
the camera's on my nose and it's on his nipple, right? So yeah, I had to stand on a curb. There was a little curb around there. I had to stand on it just to look reasonably close to his height and get the shot. But Skeens is a beast, and he was super nice guy out there for the charity outing. And
He's living his best life. That guy. He's the best player in baseball. He's got the, his girlfriend is the hottest thing on the internet.
he's going out with Sydney Sweeney.
No, what's her name?
Livy Dunn.
Livy Dunn. She was the one. She was the highest NIL person. She was the highest grossing NIL athlete for a few years back as a gymnast at LSU. But she wasn't even the best gymnast on the team.
You said the hottest girl on social media. I thought that was Sydney Sweeney right now.
Yeah, well, Sydney Sweeney is more than just social media. She's an actress. She's famous. Yeah, she's
We
probably.
weren't talking about that. You said hottest, so I was just okay. I don't know any of these people that be done.
I think he meant popular.
Yeah, like the hottest, as in the most popular social media.
Oh, hottest popular.
Yeah.
Not hot.
And she's hot too. She's.
Yeah, I thought she was hot. His girlfriend. I didn't know who she was. I thought it was Sydney Sweeney. I
No,
showed you what I know.
Livy Dunn and Sydney Sweeney are definitely different.
Got it.
They're both blonde.
Okay, fair enough.
All right, so that's the goal. Kyle Tucker this year, and then Paul Skeens in
4
2028.
people are watching on Instagram. Ooh, just went to 5.
5 people,
Okay.
most
There
ever
we
on
go.
Instagram.
Hello.
We've hit an all-time high. We went from 4 to 5, 25% increase.
That's not bad. 4 to 5, I think. Yeah, 25%. Not bad.
Difficult.
Very nice.
All right, what else did you want to talk about? I wanted to bring up that there's a Starbucks right down the street from us here, or
Yeah.
it was until recently. And what's happening with Starbucks? Because, a few weeks ago, Ava and I did a podcast, and I was really going off on the Starbucks staff for sucking and always having a cranky face on. And then they try to guilt you into tipping them on top of it. They spin the machine around are you going to tip me? And they even taught me this trick to not tip them and not have to deal with their mug is to order it on the app So I think Ava telling everybody in the neighborhood to order it on the app, we might have cut down all the tips to the staff.
But that's not why they would shut down the store.
I think they might have. Maybe they can't. Maybe nobody wants to work there anymore.
No, I read an
Cut
article
off the
last
tipping.
week that there was Starbucks as a whole is having issues right now.
Right. Labor laws in New York are terrible.
That the over expansion,
Suck that.
a lot of cheaper at home options, quality options for coffees where people aren't spending $10 on a coffee. They're getting an espresso or a Keurig.
I just don't understand it. I really don't understand it. I like the bagel store coffee better myself.
I know you
Those
do.
are like
You leave the
$3.
cups all over the office.
They're like $3 for like a 24-ounce jam.
it is.
Cold coffee right there. Yeah, that's from the bagel box. But yeah, I don't understand how people say they're broke, and then they go to, crying about money here and there, and then they go to Starbucks twice a day
Yeah.
at $7 a clip, $14 a day, 7 days a week, $98, $400 a month. You could get a new car for $400 a month.
And
make your
and
coffee
you
at home.
you got to make 600 even to
That's what I'm saying. You gotta make $650 to make $400 to buy,
spend on coffee.
and then on top of it, they want me to tip them.
Well, I think that's what.
Why would I tip you on a $7 cup of water?
I think that people are noticing that, and that they're not spending those extras. They're getting the $3.
I want to spend the extra, but I don't want to tip people who give me shitty service. To be quite frank with you, I don't. First of all, if you're working in a store serving me coffee, you're not providing me a service that needs a gratuity. I'm already getting overcharged. I'm getting banged over the head. No, do you tip?
I don't drink coffee.
Or, when you go to Starbucks, like get an iced coffee,
No.
you don't do that.
He gets a refresher,
What do you get?
a mango refresher.
I don't really go to Starbucks a whole lot, so I really have a
He
set.
drinks Miller
really
Lights
have a
for
set-
breakfast. Coors Lights and Miller Lights for breakfast. Then what do you spend money
Some
on?
orange juice. What?
What do you spend money on if you don't even get Starbucks? Like, well, what? You have a girlfriend? You don't have a girlfriend?
I don't have a girlfriend.
How's that going?
No good.
No good.
Hopefully she's not on the stream.
I doubt it.
That's my boy. Go get him, Tiger. Anyway, so yeah, I was surprised to see Starbucks. I never saw a Starbucks shut down.
Yeah, you don't see it often, but I
No.
think that they have one right up the street, and
Oh, that's where I left my.
there's a bunch close.
That's where I left my blood pressure pills. My producer Tom was driving me berserko the other day, and I said, Tom, I take 160 milligrams of valsartan every day so that my body can function and regulate my blood pressure. I left my pills at the studio yesterday, so I didn't take it today. Please stop trying to murder me right now, because if I blow a gasket, I'm going to die. And it's going to be your fault for driving me crazy and doing the same thing I told them not to do 5 times over. Crazy.
All right, why don't you get your pill in, you guys, so we don't have that happen on live stream on Instagram to our 5 viewers.
You go viral.
It's not the way I want to go viral. I prefer going viral in the other way other than my brother tapping out on a live stream.
John, just for practice purposes, I want to send you a link, okay? And I want to see if you can get it into the computer and onto the screen. Can we try that or no?
What are you gonna send it to me on?
Can I send it to you on text?
Yeah, but how would I get it to this computer? It's on my computer. Davis.
Does that computer have an email attached to it?
It does. I think it has.
See if there's an email attached to it, John.
I think it has OVTV 2.0 at Gmail.
I don't know. All right, what's going on, all 5 of you? How you doing?
Yeah.
Send in a comment. We're still running the Terrible Eddie sandwich contest. For anybody who puts their favorite sandwich. There's a meteor coming to the earth, and you have 1 hour to live. They come to you and say, you can have one last meal. The only condition is it has to be a cold cut sandwich. What's your final sandwich? 1 hour to live, the last supper, final meal. What's your sandwich? So if you put it down there in the comments, we'll look at all the different suggestions. Last week we got a grand total of 0. So if you put in a suggestion, then we're going to send you a gift certificate to Terrible Eddie's sandwich shop. They got the Nutella they use over there. They got the special Bella Bocce bread and like the sandwiches I have in there. And he has a great sign in the place too. It says, "Our sandwiches are made for 2 people or 1 fat guy." And the sandwiches are huge. I usually get them cut in 3. John, you came. You were there last week.
To what?
Do you have Twitter on your phone, John?
No.
You have a Twitter? You?
No.
Okay. Because there's a video that I did yesterday for Newsmax that I wanted to put it on the stream. I just don't know how to get it to you.
All right.
Did you say there was a email on that thing?
Yeah. Jesus.
Can I see it? Or can you show John what it is and I'll email this quick to him?
The stream's frozen again here.
It's frozen again?
On
On
Instagram?
Instagram? Yeah.
So we're not broadcasting good.
No.
That has nothing to do with the laptop. That has to do with the Wi-Fi.
Well, we don't have Wi-Fi. We are wired.
No, I'm saying, but it has to do with our broadband connection. More than anything.
Uber TV 2.0 at Gmail. So
Okay, so
So that's frozen, and this is frozen too, the Instagram.
let me see something.
I don't know if maybe when I ended and restarted or,
Can you refresh this and nothing happened?
yeah, no.
right now too, I'm trying to get this podcast together so that
This has been like this the whole time, but the
next couple of
Instagram was
weeks is gonna
going.
be awesome. What is it? Uber TV 2 or just 2.0? You can't do 2.0, right? Todd?
Huh?
Todd?
Huh?
Uber
Yeah,
TV,
Uber TV 2.0 at Gmail.
so you can put the point in there? 2.0?
Yes.
I thought you said it wouldn't take
That can't be in a website URL, but it could be in an email.
at gmail.com. Okay. Good. Good subject. Paste. Okay. So John, check out that email. See if you get an email from me now.
I don't know. There's something up with the
That's
camera.
Something's going on with the
Oh, wait,
camera.
you know what? Actually, hold on, let me show you one more thing.
1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. In the event of a real emergency, local officials will provide emergency information. We're dead.
Uh-huh.
We're dead.
I don't know what's up here.
Are we even still broadcasting? Because people hate that app.
Yeah.
They don't stay with it. There's no sound coming out. Address not found. UberTV 2.0 at gmail.com. Your message was not delivered. The domain couldn't be found.
UBA.
Oh.
Okay,
I see.
the live
I
still works.
see.
There's
No.
sound. You just can't. It's not like
No,
moving.
I duplicated the number. Uber TV 2.0. 2.0.
Oh. How about now?
Maybe I'll wait. Hold up on me.
But TV. We did live original content long before Netflix was ever invented.
Watch out for a second.
But we were broadcasting in HD, and Blackberries were not receiving in HD. So they were always buffering and kind of fucked up our mojo.
Yeah.
But so that's why we're now calling it the new network that we're going to be launching, Uba TV 2.0. It's like the next version of it. Are we broadcasting right now? Or not?
Audio.
Just audio.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What would be your sandwich?
I already did my sandwich. My sandwich is the Uncle Petey. It's the ham and Swiss with pickles and mustard.
All right.
That's what I would go with. A healthy dose of, like, an equal amount of ham and Swiss cheese. Like, not a big glob of ham with 2 slices of Swiss. Like a nice. Sometimes in the morning, I'll just go in the bagel store and I'll get everything with a little ham and Swiss and mustard. Like a breakfast sandwich, not a fucking
So almost like a Cuban, you like it hot or cold?
cold.
Cold.
Cold. Just nice crunchy Italian bread.
Oh, you know what happened, probably?
What you drink with that?
Like that. Well, I mean, back in the day when I used to go to Uncle Pete's grocery store, it would be Yoo-hoo. Ham and Swiss, pickles and mustard, Yoo-hoo.
There you go.
And then either I like the barbecue back in the day, and Uncle Pete had the Funyuns. You know, so I would switch between the barbecue
Curious
chips and
if
the
the
Funyuns.
stream thing changed. Shouldn't have.
But yeah, Eddie's.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
All right. We look live. We're
You're
looking
back.
good.
Looks live or
Nah, you're back.
We are
We're
live.
back. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know
back.
why it
Said we're
went
back,
down.
but we don't know.
All right. Did we lose all 5 of our people? Probably.
Let's take a
Dead air,
look.
black
Let's take a
screen.
look. Let's go check it out. Now, John, did you get the email from me?
All right. So
Did you get that?
Yeah.
Now, see if you can get that into. See if you can get that into the stream. And let's see what goes on. Let's see what's happening on the Liquid Lunch Live. Open live video. We still have 5 humans.
all right, good. All right.
I don't know if you're on. One of them's me. Obviously. There we go. Okay, this is going good now. That looks actually pretty good. I mean, we got the one empty chair is in the shot. But it's so funny that the picture looks straight in the screen and it doesn't look straight.
It's interesting. It's
Maybe the walls are crooked in here. You know,
what's that called? The optical illusion.
optical illusion.
There you
All right. All right. Well, hello, all 5 people. We're running a sandwich contest. If you're willing to put your favorite sandwich, you got 1 hour to live. A meteor is approaching the Earth, and you can have a sandwich. Any sandwich you want. What's your final sandwich on Earth? So if you put it in the comments, if only one person puts it in, you're gonna
go.
win.
You win. You win a free sandwich.
You're gonna win a sandwich, a soda, and a bag of chips from Terrible Eddie's. With Terrible on Saturday, and what was that? Later we went there, John. Terrible.
Last Saturday.
Last Saturday, I had lunch there with the kids. It was great. Right? Weren't the sandwiches good, John?
It was really good.
We went off on those sandwiches.
Yeah.
He had some pulled pork floating around. It was like I actually brought. I went to Freddy's on Sunday. For those of you watching, you don't know what Freddy's is. It's an Italian marketplace in Staten Island where they make their own mozzarella, and they make their own bread and all that good stuff. But they make really good meatballs, fried meatballs. And when I was leaving, Danny, the owner, he said, JT, take some meatballs home with you. So I ate 1 or 2 in the car. He gave me like 7, like a tin, you know. Then I was driving by Terrible Eddie's, and I seen his car was there, so I said,
So it was like an appetizer. You had like a meatball
Well,
appetizer.
I
before your sandwich.
brought the remainder of the meatballs into Terrible Eddie's, just for a little taste for the boys, and, you know, the staff and everybody had one. And, yeah, I don't know if you remember, but years ago in the tobacco household, we had a fun family style meatball contest. You remember that? At Mommy's house.
Yeah, I saw
You remember that, John? We did the meatball contest. And
Yeah.
we had Uncle Derek made meatballs,
I
Danny
do.
made meatballs, Pop made meatballs, and Freddy's sent over a bunch of meatballs. You remember this? It was like a
Sort
secret thing. We sliced them up. Everybody got a taste of all four, and then there was a vote: the one,
won?
and the two. As it turned out, Freddy's won over
Oh, wow.
Mommy and Derek and Pop.
Look at that.
Okay, and Pop was so mad that he came in fourth that he left the party. I don't know if you remember this, you were little, but you could understand it, right?
Yeah.
He said it was fixed, that the fix was in right off the bat. How can a meatball from a store be better than a homemade meatball? But this is a blind taste. It was a blind taste test.
Who could it be?
How do you think Derek was the 2011 celebrity meatball champion of all Staten Island? He came in second to Freddy's, you know. But Pop, you know, he's
Yeah.
a sore loser. He lost. He was so mad about it. He left. But anyway, Freddy's actually won out, and they make like homemade style meatballs. They're crunchy. They fry them. It's unbelievable. Were you able to get the video in? You were?
Yeah.
Look at that, this guy.
Let's see. Let's see if you can play it. This is hold on. On the
Bingo.
Minnesota thing.
Oh, we're going right
No,
into
I'm just saying. I just
terrible
no.
from
That's what I'm saying. We're not going to the Minnesota shooting. The other night at the Golden Globes, okay.
Yeah.
Some of the participants who were attending the Golden Globes were wearing pins that said "Be Good," right? Which is basically like a support pin for the lady. Her last name that got killed. Her name was Good.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, that was her last name was Good.
Okay.
You know, and you had all these Hollywood people sporting these "Be Good" pins, like showing solidarity with her. You know.
Yeah.
And I thought it was just heinous. I mean, unfortunate incident. We don't want to see anyone die. But it kind of ticked me off, and I asked Newsmax if I could go on and give some perspective on these Hollywood elitists.
Mhm.
So I went on yesterday. I did this. Could you play it? Walk the top, you have to hear it. Let's see if it comes on the stream. Oh, it's set. Well, my phone never got it. Let's see if it comes on the stream. That's what it said. No,
He's playing it right now. Sure.
it's not playing. What I'm saying is it's not playing here. The exercise was can you
Hit the seat.
hit the seat.
Oh, I did.
This is why we're testing. Sorry to all 7 people out there.
This was what we had it as.
What's
But then once I switched the video, it won't go back.
last
You have to have one of these.
on
Yeah, I have the third one.
Earth? 1 or
Yeah, no.
2 the meteor. It's Earth.
Oh, yeah.
9 people are now watching. We doubled in the last 10 minutes. Imagine if we could actually add videos. Oh, John, you added the Starbucks shutdown. You see what I'm saying? He's getting it. Now it's a split screen with just me. Just so you know. All right, we're Thank you. This is a test. This is a test.
Stop playing your video.
There you go. Nope. This is stay tuned. Don't leave.
Oh.
Ta-da! Working.
There it is.
You know how to do that, John? Or first?
Yeah, I don't know. We gotta figure it out. Too much. We gotta get another broadband in here. We gotta just for the because I think it's just too much.
Yeah,
Too much
yeah, yeah.
internet.
Well, we're at 11 people, and it's actually catch up now. But see, I think
You guys' computer
better
is slow.
multi-processor. Oh, that looks pretty good. Look,
Let's see, they do.
maybe if you're
A
not
multi-processor, is that a new type of machinery you can buy?
Yeah.
You get some multi-processors.
John, could you resize the boxes? Like, you see how I'm cut out of the one half?
Yeah, but
No, it's not. Well, you don't think so.
you gotta choose a different theme.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
You know. All right, well,
Well, I wanted you to hear what I said.
no, I think that
How's that?
I'm torn because I think that is it heinous that they would wear some pins? I don't know if it's heinous.
You know, it's like, you didn't hear the beginning of what I said. It's almost like if they're saying be good. It's like they're like the signal is be like her, resist, obstruct,
Oh, I
be good,
I
be like good, like be
I
good.
didn't take it as that.
You take it as they're telling people to be good,
I
like
think
calm
they're saying
down.
just be good, calm down, don't shoot people. I think they're saying be good. I don't think that
I think in a different way. You know, like
Be like
supporting
good,
her, be like good,
they
good,
resist.
resist,
Go there, park the
fight
car
back,
in the middle,
or
fight back.
obstruct the apprehension of criminal or legal evidence. You know what I mean?
Got it.
Like,
Okay.
you know.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't.
Well, what's
at
your
first.
take? Tell me. I know this is not a
No,
political discussion.
My take on the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if they want to wear some pins that say it. It's their constitutional right. And
I'm all for.
I honestly didn't take
freedom
it
of
like that. I
expression.
thought that they were saying, just be good. Stop.
Stop trying to run over police officers.
Stop trying to run over police officers. Stop shooting people because they may have hit you a little bit with a car. Like everyone, just like calm down. You know what I mean? Lighten up. Everyone just
Be good.
Be good. Be kind.
Be good. Oh my gosh! I wish more people would listen to that.
That's it. That's the way I took it, and I can get behind that messaging.
Me too.
But maybe you're right. Maybe they would say, "Be like good. Be like this lady. Resist." I don't know.
I don't like it. I don't think they should be. It's almost like the people there in Minnesota or whatever. They're trying to find another George Floyd moment. You know what I mean? Where they want to
Well,
elevate this woman to like.
Honestly, I can't believe that it's not turned into that. I think it's interesting that it hasn't turned into it. This woman being
Well,
shot
'cause she's
hasn't turned
white.
into it.
If she's white, that's why. If she was black, Al Sharpton would be up there. You know what I mean? They would be calling it another race-based killing.
Yeah,
They only shot up. What was that?
that was somehow my phone is attached to that thing right now. I just gotta get it on
Okay.
Bluetooth it.
Is Ava back? She's eating.
Chomping some
What is she
food.
eating?
Probably salad, maybe.
Got it. Okay.
All right. So we got we went through the football. We talked about your disdain for the Hollywood elite,
Yes.
and what else we got? So you texted anything good?
No, just texting Scotty.
How did you know? What do
Scotty.
you got going on for the rest of Thirsty Thursday? You going into Manhattan?
I got my friend Vince has a public company that wants to procure my services related to naked short selling of their stock.
Great.
And they also want to potentially be an advertiser on
Liquid lunch.
maybe Liquid Lunch and maybe
Great.
other shows that I do. So yeah, I have a 6 o'clock meeting for drinks at the Four Seasons Hotel
Fancy.
with Vince, and Joe Dente. some
I like
cool
that bar.
cats.
It's a nice. It's
Yeah,
a nice
it's a
area.
nice little bar. It's really nice. And that's that. And then afterwards, some of my Newsmax friends are celebrating one of our coworkers' birthday, so we may, go carouse a bit, have a few cocktails, and
All right. Sounds like a
so
nice
it's a
night.
type of day where I would prefer to not have my vehicle with me
Got
in
it.
case things get out of hand.
Yeah.
Once past a couple, 2-3 drinks, don't drive it.
It should be 0 tolerance in my book.
No, I'm saying if you have like one drink at the office and you drive me home, like a beer or something, okay. I'm with you. I'm on 0 tolerance. Because cops could be wrong and their breathalyzers could be wrong and all this other shit.
There you go. It is. Just having one could get you down a bad path. You know
No
what I
doubt
mean?
about it. No doubt
You
about
don't
it.
have to deal with that. So.
Yeah.
All right. So that
Thankfully,
sounds
I
like a
have a
good night.
reliable friend.
Scotty's gonna drive you into the city. You're gonna bounce around,
Yeah.
meeting.
I
Drinks
got-
for a
I got,
friend.
There was a big sale today at one of my favorite clothing stores. I went to
K&G.
this morning. Hey, you can't disclose a secret about brand names for less.
What was the deal today? Buy one get one get 4 free.
Yeah, it was no, it was buy one get one free.
Buy one get one free.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's surprisingly expensive. Usually they got the buy one get 2 free.
But those are like the shittiest suits. They feel like the ones that are like $109. They're like you dry clean them
Yeah.
once, and they feel like the butcher's.
It's like a one way.
They're like the butcher's apron. You know what I mean? It's like cardboard.
Yep.
You
I got you. Not Steve Harvey for that.
You know what? I actually
You got a
do have
Steve Harvey
couple of
item?
Steve Harvey. See that clip?
That was
I
Steve
don't want to
Harvey.
give away
suit?
my secrets. You see that clip that was just on? You
Yeah.
have it there? John? That's Steve Harvey.
I bet
The
Steve
blue,
Harvey's got good
The electric
stuff.
blue with the orange pinstripe. I accentuate it with the orange and blue tie. And on TV, it looks like $1 million. And that was like a $200 suit. Oh, I mean, some of them are crazy. Some of them just too.
No, I get it.
I have 2 brands. I have some really nice. I have Brioni. I have a few nice customs. But some of my suits, they look good on TV. I don't care what the brand
Yeah,
is.
who cares?
what I
If
mean?
you like it, you like it. You
Pops
know what I
on
mean?
TV. That's
Truthfully,
mostly what I'm going.
Cheaper suits, they can look great. The problem with cheaper suits is that
They last 2-3 wearings.
yeah,
a few dry
they
cleanings.
break down after
Yeah,
a
a
little
few
bit.
dry cleanings, and then they start getting all shingat.
Yep.
For those of you watching who don't know what shingat is, it's like a Italian slangery for like shit. They got like all mushy like shingat.
Pilly, the
Yeah,
strings
put
start
balls on
pulling.
it, threads are hanging out of the buttons.
Yes.
We don't
Shangat.
We don't have shangat.
You should add that to the that's the Urban Dictionary word for the day. The old day we had an Urban Dictionary word. What was that? Niche houses?
What was it?
There's a word for like industry houses. Industry, yeah, whatever. We like to learn new words as per the Urban Dictionary here at Local Lunch. So that's the Urban Dictionary word for the day.
Well, hold on. I'm going to give you just on the way out. I have a haircut appointment at 2:45, so I got to.
All right.
You can't do a lot more today, but this might be notable. I found it
How long
funny.
did that take?
What? A haircut?
Yeah.
10 minutes. And they only got like a few
Does he
left.
cut them one at a time?
One at a time. You gotta be very careful.
One hair.
Ends.
That's
You know, what I do is, no one ever thought of this except me.
Let's hear it.
Okay. You know what a split end is, right?
It's a hair. That's
You know what the split end is? When the end of the hair goes like that.
Yeah.
It's like split.
Understood. Yeah.
Girls don't like the split ends because
You do it. You prefer split end.
what I do is I peel it back as far as it will go.
You turn it into 2 hairs.
I turn it into 2 hairs.
Look at that.
Ava! Can you come up here for 1 minute?
So that's almost like a new hair, treatment.
All right, just You could be off camera, but like we have to ask you a grooming trick. What
I
your
don't think
thoughts are.
women do that.
No, I don't think they do it either. I think I might have invented it, but it actually, for a little while,
Does
a
that
little
work?
more volume.
Not coming
Yeah,
on the show.
Parent volume. It looks like volume, And they don't go
It
very
seems
far.
tedious.
It is tedious. I mean, okay, so I was telling Todd that, when you get the split ends on the end of your hair like that, girls hate that, right? They want to get rid of the split ends and stuff.
Depends on the person. Some people just want long, ratty hair.
But if you want long ratty, I was saying,
So that's like you.
when
You're part of that crew.
I find them,
Yeah.
I pull them
Yeah.
like this, like I stretch them as long as they
It was
go, so
on,
it makes like two hairs.
I was on
He
TikTok.
doubles the amount of hair he has. Like
I
pulling.
split the end to further down than the end.
That's
and it gives
awesome.
me
And
like
yours making your hair really thin and
Yeah,
ratty.
but more of it.
and rag. Does this look like a ratty head of hair to you? Dad, please put your hat back on. Anyway, all right, Uncle Todd left. I'm sorry. I wanted to ask you about the split ends. And
Wow.
How's it going up here?
This is crazy.
I think it's going good. What are you looking at?
$700. So at
My
the
phone just died.
national championship, parking prices as low as $700
Just for parking.
for parking,
Wow.
where it's cheaper to get parking and get towed.
John, are we still good? Are we still going live?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to end it now because Uncle Todd apparently got called back to work, and I have to get back to work. I also have to get a haircut today, so I'm going to have to call it quits for now. I think you did a really good job, son.
Thank you.
Why don't you come over here for a minute? We'll let Joe, see if Joe can handle it just in case you get the pinch. I mean, there's nothing to do.
You're on the back nine. You're on 18 right now. So
Yeah, you're on the back nine.
what's gonna happen? Jump in the game.
Ava said we should change the podcast name to the Family Business.
Yeah.
Have the whole fam in here at some point. Let's get Tori to come in on lunchtime. And get, Joe operating the wheels of steel back there on the Todd. So, you getting ready to go back to school, my son. Another semester of college. And Joe was bringing up before that you was asking what your plans are if you were still considering running for office. So I didn't know if you wanted to make any statements or if you're still thinking about it. Huh?
It's still up in the air.
So you're thinking about it.
Yeah.
So you don't mind that I formed an exploratory committee for you. So we're gonna just explore the possibilities, and if all of a sudden people just start sending in money like we want John,
I guess I might have to.
then you might have to. That's what I'm saying. And if
They won't be that bad.
do you feel like it's time for younger blood in the New York Republican Party?
Yeah, I do.
Are you Republican?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
Okay, so you're Trumpy.
Yeah.
No, I mean, what do most of your friends, seriously? They like Trump or they don't like Trump? They like him a lot, or?
Yes.
I know like Vinny likes Trump. Yes. I know his grandfather.
Everybody does.
They do. So you would, if you were ever, just joking around, maybe you'll think about it a little more, but if you were to ever get elected to office, you would uphold America First values like Trump values, right?
I would.
Like close the borders, like support the NYPD and law enforcement, right? Where my father was a cop, we're a cop family, and lower taxes, of course. You want people to have more money in their pockets.
Right.
Would you go for that type of shit, or
I would.
what about defund the police? Would you defund the police? No. Okay, good. Would you be in favor of legalized recreational marijuana?
Yes.
You would.
Yes.
Kind of like a freedom of expression thing, like like you give the warnings, and people do what they do. I like that. That's fair. I mean, Trump just downgraded it from a level 3, so he made it, not a federal crime anymore. So I guess you're in line with Trump on that. Do you believe in any of this like global warming shit? Like the Earth is gonna, the water's gonna run out, the weather is gonna be changing, and New York City is gonna be underwater within 10 years. Do you believe in any of that?
No. I feel like the clock resets every 5 years.
Just it's like a cycle.
Yeah.
What's one of the things that you think sucks worst about the South Shore of Staten Island? Like, well, if you could change one thing.
No more speed cameras.
That's my boy right there. That's my boy. So, no, do you know that New York City just got another 450 speed cameras? And Staten Island's getting the bulk of them. And you know why we're getting the bulk of them? Because they know we'll pay the tickets. That's why. They're like, oh, let's get, Zorhan Mandani is saying, okay, let's get all them whiteys out there in Staten Island and hit them with more speed cameras because they're going to pay. I like that. I didn't tell you to say that, right? I didn't tell him to say anything.
No.
I didn't even know he was going to be
I didn't
coming
know
on
I was
today.
gonna
We
No.
were moving around, but
No.
So, if you did run for office and you won, which I think categorically you would win, one of your top initiatives would be to figure out a way to get the legislature to help you either limit the amount of new speed cameras or get rid of them completely. Because New Jersey got rid of them completely at one point. What would you go for?
I would get them completely.
Yeah, it's like
Get
Big
them
Brother, right? Like they're watching you at all times. You go down Highland Boulevard, there's like 17 cameras in like 5 miles.
They also
It's
got a
like,
cop sitting right next to the camera. Like,
Yeah.
They already got the camera.
Yeah.
It's either one or the other.
you know about this? Yeah. The funny thing is, I saw last week. I know it is 2 cameras about a mile apart. Okay, and everybody who your GPS tells you camera ahead, right? So you slow down, right? And then when you go by the camera, most people kind of hit the gas a little more, right? And you go again. This guy is waiting like 2 blocks down from the speed cap. So it's like shooting fish in a barrel. As soon as they pass the camera, they're gonna
off.
speed up a little bit, and then zap, he hits them anyway. So it's like, to me, I feel like it's one or the other.
Yeah, why do you need the camera there? Or
If
why
you
do
got
need
the camera, let the cops go arrest people and stop giving them quotas to pull over cars in between speed cameras.
I agree.
Joe, I think you stated that position pretty well. I think that would resonate with a lot of Staten Island voters.
Without a doubt.
It would be a tough task, you know that, right? Because
No,
the Republicans are in the
definitely.
minority, so you'd have to get support from people on the Democrat side to say, hey, I'm the youngest ever New York State legislator. I want to pass a bipartisan bill. How can we work together on this? Because even this, when speed cameras were first introduced to New York, okay, they were only allowed to be within 500 feet of a school, okay? So it was like a school safety thing. And they were only allowed to be on from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday to Friday. You understand? So it
I
was
can
like,
agree with that. I could get
okay, around schools, during school hours, everybody was kind of okay with that, right? Like, I can understand that. You speed around a school, you deserve to get zapped for a ticket, right? But then they expanded it to more. And then they expanded it to not even near schools. And then they expanded it to 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. So with the government, it's like you give them an inch. Before you know it, they take a yard. How many? Okay. All right. What's that? How many tickets a month do you think you get?
Me personally, I've only gotten 2. So
Right. But most of the young people want the speed cameras done.
there's ways around it. That's why Haven't gotten any.
How give us so you know a way around this.
Well, I know where they are.
So you
I
just
know
don't
to
go
slow
that
up.
way. Oh, right. Your GPS tells you.
Yeah.
All right. And are you aware that Staten Island, New York, into Manhattan is in the top 10 longest commutes in the country? Like commuters, people who go from South Shore into Midtown Manhattan every day. It's like an hour and a half to 2 hours commute sometimes. Okay. That's one of the longest in the country. And we have some of the crappiest express bus services, you know, in peak times. So do you think you would stand up for those people who are commuters and are suffering like 4 hours a day back and forth to travel?
Absolutely.
We need more buses.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's what people want to hear. They want to hear about, you know, we're going to get rid of the speed cameras. We're going to fill the potholes. We're going to get some more buses. You know, I feel like keep the churches. The camera just went off. It did?
You guys still live?
We are.
You still live on here?
I think we got to go anyway. But all right,
Time's up.
I know you still think, I know you just lightly considering it. You got school to focus on. But the primary for New York State Assembly in your district would be in June. So you would be off from school. And if you were to decide to do it, you know, people, you know, you finish school in April, and then, you know, by June you could be the Republican nominee. And then I don't think anyone will even run against you. They hear some of your policies and platforms. So you might get elected in June, and then automatically be the youngest ever New York State legislator. That would be pretty good.
Pretty nice.
Be better than me. You have exceeded not only your dad's expectations but accomplishments, which would be pretty good.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Can you weigh in at all on the annoyance it is of being John Anthony Tobacco? Like people all the time say, "Are you? Do you know? Are you really?"
Not so much anymore.
Not
A
anymore,
lot in high school.
because they knew. They now people know.
Yeah.
You're my son,
Yeah.
so they don't really ask you.
Yeah.
But does anybody come up and say, "That rat scumbag, I hate that guy"?
No, I can't say that's ever happened.
No, right?
Take pride in the name now.
Right. Most people say, "Oh, he follows my
It's
coach.
usually good things.
Yeah, my coach. I went to school with him. I worked with him." That's good. Okay, I like hearing that. At least you represent well. You know,
Yeah.
that's my experience when people come up to me and say, "Are you John Tobacco's son?" I say, "Yeah, I am." I say, "What a guy! I love that guy." I never heard someone say anything bad. My father died in 1998, so 27 years ago. I never heard somebody come up to me and say a single bad thing. You know, never. So I hope I can keep that going. So, now, if you can just win this fucking election, I'm gonna set up the playlist for your victory party. Okay, we're gonna start out with let's get down to business. Okay, that's the business.
Number one.
That's number one. And then for that night, when we celebrate the victory, we're gonna play Who's Gonna Run This Town Tonight. Get it? That's gonna be you. You know, you're gonna run this town tonight. And then hopefully for the next 8 to 10 years after that. But you never know. He might do it. You know,
Maybe.
he's got some great policy positions already. You know what I mean? I'm gonna form it's called an exploratory committee when you are exploring running. You know what I mean? And you check it out and everything else. And there's this cool thing now. What time is it, Joe? Oh, I gotta go look at the haircut.
10-2.
Huh?
2:35.
So there's this cool thing now with the New York State elections that, let's say you raise $100. Let's say somebody mails in a check and say, "I want to help John explore this run," and they send you in a donation for $100, right? The New York State Board of Elections, if that person lives in Staten Island in your district and they're a registered voter in your district, I think registered voter, the New York State Board of Elections gives you another $600. It's called 6-to-1 matching, right? So if Uncle Derek and Uncle Todd write you a check for, the max is $200. If they write you a check for $200 and say, Johnny, we'll throw in a couple of bucks to your campaign. The New York State Board of Elections is going to give us 600, is going to give us 200 times 6, 1,200, 2 times, 2,400. Plus you got the 200, so you have wind up with, off of 400, you wind up with $2,800. So imagine how many 200s I could potentially get to come in for you. You know what I mean?
A lot.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine we get 20,000 in 200s, which is not horrible, That's like 100 200s, 100 people who give $200. So let's say we got 20,000. Then the New York State Board of Elections is going to give us 6 times that, another 120,000. Plus we got the original 20, so we were sitting there with $140,000 to run a campaign. That's just off 20 G's. So just so you know, the money's going to probably pile up at your doorstep too. Would that be in consideration if the exploratory committee starts going well and people get wind of you considering it and they just start sending in contributions and they say, John, I don't know, we got like $100,000 over here. You want to run a campaign? I mean, you shouldn't be motivated only by money.
No,
But
of course not.
if you saw community support like that, wow, all these people
Then they won't repeat the base. So.
think about it a little bit. Good. All right. Well, this has been an unbelievable podcast. And we even got John in here for a little bit. We got Joe behind the wheels of steel. Abel was in the backdrop before. But all right, will you come back tomorrow?
I will.
You will. All right. We don't have to talk about this tomorrow, but we're going to need you over there working the wheels of steel. All right.